Hello everyone, my name is Zamber. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and deciding to watch with me. Today we are back with more Steven Universe Future. So, things are getting stressful. Stressful is the best word I can think of. We are watching Season 1, Episode 13 and 14, Together Forever, which is quite possibly the worst episode title we could possibly see, and Growing Pains. I say Together Forever is probably the worst title because Steven has these kind of attachment problems right now where he's scared of losing all of his friends, losing people. So Together Forever is not a good title because that's not okay. Steven's young. Everyone around him is young. They're spreading their wings. So, you know, it's not, it doesn't work that way, Steven. Can't force people to be with you forever. Nope. Especially not like Connie, who is like 16, 16, I think now, yeah, 16. So, I don't know. I'm nervous to watch these episodes. I'm getting stressed just thinking about them. I was stressed all day thinking about them because I'm like, what is going to happen with Steven and Connie? Because now Connie was kind of reintroduced again. So there's a reason for that. So I'm scared. I'm scared to see what's happening to Steven. We don't have a lot of episodes left. So I am very curious to continue watching. I hope you guys are as well. Please remember, if you like my videos, to like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz, and check out my Patreon page, link down in the description below, to go support me over there and watch the full uncut reaction. But without further ado, let's get started. Oh, I'm so scared.
Wow.
Laughing.
Wow, 15 minutes went fast.
Oh, these study breaks are so short. But you'll let me know when you want to hang, right?
Of course, silly.
Where is that university?
Jayhawk, huh?
Oh no.
Where's Beach City? Oh, that's really far.
Oh, Steven! Baby boy, you have to let her
You
go.
still home?
Steven,
I could really use your advice.
come back to me later. I got split.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Steven. I'm running late to my lecture on alternate timelines. Have a nice day with the scouts, beautiful. Mwah.
Walk and talk, Scout. I got things to do.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gosh, everyone's got new things, new responsibilities, a whole life. They're literally unfused to have their own lives. That's healthy. That's good.
So what do you want to talk about?
Every time I'm talking with Connie, I just realize that she knows exactly what she wants to do with her life. And I don't. When we're Stevani, I feel ready for anything. But on my own, I feel lost and stuck. All I want to do is be with Connie. So maybe that means that
No.
Connie is my future.
No.
Steven!
No.
Propose!
No.
No! Of course I have.
Do it!
They're 16.
Do it!
No. Ruby.
You sure?
Help. Help,
Steven,
please,
right on
help.
time.
Help,
Sapphire!
please,
I'm sorry I
please
didn't help
help,
your class.
help,
Ruby
help.
says I should
Tell
propose
him
to
no.
Connie, but she said to check in with you in your
Tell
future
him
vision.
no.
I understand. Let's run the numbers, shall we?
0.
We can write equations in the sand all day, but a wave of chance can just come crashing in and wash it all away. Love, it's unquantifiable. Do it, Steven.
No.
Do it! Do it!
No.
Yeah.
This is a
All right,
terrible
friends.
idea.
Take
Why
a
are you
good look at
asking
this guy
Gems?
while you can, 'cause
Steven, no. No. Why did you only ask Gems? Ask your dad.
Steven, what are you doing here?
you're gonna have a 15-minute break in 2 minutes, right?
Whoa, spot on.
Connie,
Oh,
let's
this
go
is
for a
bad.
walk. I'm sure you could use some fresh air. I promise you'll be back in 15 minutes.
Ah!
Okay, let's
This
do
is terrible. This is so
You remember the
bad.
first time we met?
You mean when you were trying to ride your bike on the sand and you ran away
But
screaming?
they're so cute.
Yeah, exactly.
Steven, this is
I remember it like it was yesterday.
so cute.
Connie, there's something very important that I want to say to you today. I'd rather be tall, I'd rather be smart, I'd rather be sure you know I care. I'd rather be me with...
Steven, this is such a bad idea. But this is so cute.
Steven!
I have
so
conflicting feelings.
beautiful.
Oh, God. Oh,
Steven?
oh, it's so
Connie?
cute,
Will you marry me?
Yes.
Let's get married and live as Stevani.
though. No.
Man, you're so crazy. Oh, you're so crazy, Doc. Oh, you're just so crazy.
Steven, come on. We're really young.
Yeah.
You don't want to be Stevani with me?
Of course I do, but I want to be my own person too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but is it a no?
It's a not now, Steven.
But if we're sure that we're gonna spend our lives together, why not say it now?
We've got plenty of time. It's just that... Oh no, my
Uh-oh.
alarm! Forget studying right now. It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. It's important to
Oh,
you.
God.
It's important to me.
I'm fine. We'll
Oh,
talk about it later.
Connie!
I'm waiting for you. Good luck studying.
God. This is so bad, Steven. Like, Connie's okay. It's just Steven. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Steven! That took, like, zero thought, and he just kaboomed. Hey, Garnet.
I don't get it. Ruby and Sapphire said I should go for it.
You can't trust love advice from those two hopeless romantics.
Yeah.
You stop me.
There was no future where you didn't propose to Connie. Your soulmate is your complement, not your missing piece. Ruby and Sapphire love being together, but they each have their own individual lives.
I hate to say it, but this is kind of your fault for being so perfect.
I know you're upset, Steven.
This is your
Maybe
fault.
shoving this adorable cake in my face will make me
I'm
feel
not
better.
gonna accept any blame of myself.
You really, really won't.
I'm doing it anyway.
I know.
Oh, okay. I didn't really expect to cry. It wasn't like cry. It's just like, it's that kind of like you're watching a train about to hit another train and there's just nothing you can do but watch. Like, you know, you can't yell, you can't tell them to stop, you can't pull a lever. They're on the same track for some fucking reason. Oh, gosh. But, and I feel like I've said this with every episode so far, of the last two especially, from last week. And now this week I'm just saying the same thing again. Where these episodes aren't ending bad, but in the grand scheme of things, it's adding up to the bad thing. Because the thing is, Steven isn't solving his problem. Yes, people are being there for him. Yes, they're listening. Yes, they're understanding. But Steven is not addressing his own self-pain. It's, like I said, it's putting a bandage over like a bullet wound. And that is slowly ripping more and more open. Like a stuffed animal, you know? Stuffed animal. I'm putting a stitch in there, but there's still a big rip in it. I can keep stitching it up, but I'm not fixing the whole thing. And this time, once again, it was Steven jumping to conclusions, really asking the wrong two people. Of all the people to ask, Ruby and Sapphire were the worst people to ask. Oh, gosh. And, look, on the other hand, I can see people getting upset, too, and being like, well, aren't Steven and Connie able to still see each other because Steven has Lion, so they can just jump portals? Like, that's not a big deal. They go to the moon. And to that, they literally showed it in this episode. So if you're confused, it's probably because you're young. You're probably still in high school where you've got time, technically, to do things. When you go to college, when you become adult enough to start, working, you will find out that you don't have a lot of time. Steven does not have to have a job. Connie will have to have a job. Connie's going to have an internship, most likely. She's already in school and cram school and studying every waking moment she can with these only 15-minute breaks. that's gonna be worse when she goes to college. The thing is, like, yes, Steven can see her whenever he wants, but he's not gonna be able to because Connie's busy. Connie's not gonna really have time for Steven. That's not to say Connie's not gonna make time for Steven, but they're not gonna have time to hang out as much as Steven would probably like to. And that's where the problem happens. And I think this episode really did a great job showcasing that people need to live their separate lives. Even though Sapphire and Ruby were both like, do it, be Stevani, yeah! They're unfused, off doing their own thing, off leading their own classes. They're still being their own person. Like, even they themselves don't quite understand that they are literally doing that. And Garnet does understand. But I don't think Ruby and Sapphire truly understand. Garnet does. So it's interesting, and I love how they phrased, how Garnet phrased when they're walking away, and Garnet literally was like, look, your soulmate is not your missing piece, but your complement. Or I think it's the opposite way. She said, opposite order, I should say. That your soulmate is your complement, not your missing piece. I like that phrase so much. It's so pretty. It's so lovely. I really enjoyed it. And I think that is a very good takeaway for everyone to have from the show, especially this episode. Because especially, you know, when you're 16 years old, not understanding what you're going to do with your life. Don't worry. I was there. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. I still don't really know what I want to do with my life. It's okay, though. You'll find something. Hopefully. You will. But you see other people in relationships. You see people, you know, dating and stuff. And you feel like maybe that's what you're missing. You're just meant to be with a person. That's your future. That's your thing. And it's not. And I will say this 110%, you don't need somebody to be complete. You yourself are already complete. And you're wonderful, by the way. But you yourself are complete. A soulmate, that person that you love and want to be with the rest of your life, is your complement. They complement you. They are similar to you, yada, 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 but they are not your missing piece. That is so important to understand. You yourself are complete. If something should happen and they are gone from your life, whether it is on their own choice, your own choice, or if, God forbid, something terrible should happen to one of you, that person is still complete. Yes, of course, they leave a handprint on your heart and will always be there, but you are still your own person. You still can move on. Very, very hard, but you can move on. They did not take a piece of you. You are whole. So I like that. I really, really, really like this. And once again, I'm going to say, yes, Steven Universe future is different than Steven Universe. Steven Universe future is dealing with real shit. Like real life shit. And if you don't understand, or if you don't like it, I'm gonna be honest, it's probably because you never went through this shit. Or it hits too close to home and you feel uncomfortable. I'm just stating that fact. I don't know how anyone could dislike this. Because they're doing a great job. They're sending good messages. But the ultimate message is being honest with yourself and getting actual help and working through your own problems. So, I know I'm ranting and raving. We've still got a lot of episode left. We have Growing Pains, which I'm scared to watch. You know, we're gonna hit the problem. One of these days, Steven's gonna lose it. So, I'm guessing it's this episode. I'm just thinking, Growing Pains, it sounds painful, so I'm ready for pain. So, without further ado, guys, let's keep watching! Okay.
I can't lose you. Is this what I think it is?
Dogcopter 6, till death do we bark. I now pronounce you man and wolf.
Oh.
Everyone's getting married but me.
Oh, Steven. Oh,
I
no.
feel like poop.
He's pink. Oh, no. Dad, there's a good person.
Hey, Steven.
Hey, Dad. How's it going?
The tour's been extended.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, you know, you were so right about this whole manager thing, Steven. I love it.
I'm in pain.
I should be here. I'll let it go to voicemail.
Steven, are you there?
Hey, Connie, what's up?
Steven, I've been worried about you. Are you glowing?
Am I?
What's happening to your face?
Why? What's wrong with my face?
Maybe you should see a doctor. My mom could see you at the hospital.
I wouldn't want to waste her time.
Steven, you need to see a medical professional.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Gem issue or not, you have a human body, which means we can run tests. At the very
Okay.
least, we can determine if you're suffering from a non-gem condition.
Oh.
I'll go wait outside.
What if it's a mixture of both?
Let's start with your symptoms. Mild fever,
Oh.
glowing pink color to skin.
High blood pressure? Oh.
Blood pressure is high.
Elevated. Okay,
Well,
good.
These readings.
Not good.
I've never been to the doctor before.
You're 16 years old and you've never been to the doctor? It's okay. It's okay. I'll have a talk with your father later. Let's get you into a hospital gown.
Is that one of those blue things that doesn't cover your butt?
Yes. Now let's get started.
He's stressed. I mean, this is just stress.
Now, a couple of months ago, Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl allowed me to x-ray them for research purposes. Their charts look like this.
Just
Only
light.
their gems appear on the radiograph.
Um,
And this is your chart. Definitely a human skeleton.
why is it?
It almost looks as if the bones healed themselves the instant the injuries occurred.
That's good, right?
But that doesn't change the fact that you experienced trauma. You've
Yeah.
recovered physically, but have you recovered mentally?
Oh shit! Yes, baby. Yes.
Verse childhood experiences or childhood trauma can have a lasting impact on how your body responds to stress.
Yes.
This can
Oh.
affect your social, emotional,
Yes.
and physical development.
Yes.
Steven, do you remember anything bad in your childhood that particularly stuck with you?
I guess I got freaked out when they canceled my favorite ice cream. And then I got attacked by a giant bug monster. And then I got in a bubble and almost drowned. I lost control of my body and turned into a blob of cats. I almost turned so old I died. Amethyst almost died. Pearl did die. But that was just the early stuff.
I think all these experiences have been subjecting your body to a harmful amount of stress. And that's affecting your ability to respond to new forms of stress. in a healthy way. You've been dealing with genuine threats from such a young age. Your body is now responding to minor threats as if your life were in danger. Stress is less harmful when we have people we trust to help us through it. Maybe if you're losing your supportive relationships, or if you had a recent experience that was particularly awful.
Oh.
What's going on?
I don't know. I just asked if he had any stressful experiences lately.
Oh.
You don't think...
It's not you, Connie. It's everything that happened before.
What is he talking about?
Oh God.
Mom?
Don't tell her.
I can't be around you right now!
Steven! Dad, I'm here!
Come on, Mom. Let's give them
Why
space.
you call this dude?
How'd you know I was here?
Connie called me about an hour ago.
Connie... Thank you.
If I'd have known,
It's fine, Dad. You were busy, and I didn't know what was going on.
Come on, Steven. Talk to me.
I proposed to Connie.
You
Ah!
Everything that goes wrong feels that extreme. I should be feeling so good these days. The Earth is safe. It's Era 3. But I'm swelling up over these third era problems. How do I do?
Oh my
How do I move on from all the stuff I've been through? How do I live life if it always feels like I'm about to die?
It's gonna be all right, Stewball. I'm here for you.
I'm going home.
keep
guess I
talking.
follow Connie to college. Like, if we got married,
Yes.
I'd know
Okay.
what to do with myself.
Good.
I'm
Talking.
the one
Yes.
that's gotta figure that stuff out.
Cut yourself some slack. It's okay to be worried and make some mistakes when you're figuring out what to do with your life. Be a giant boy, we can use the car wash as a shower. Don't worry about me. Just get some rest, kiddo. You don't have to solve all your problems in one night.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
Well, yes, that was still the most scary episode for Steven. It still was like the best episode for Steven. I am so worried about him. And having Connie's mom be there to be like, you have trauma. You've had trauma since you were a small boy. Your body literally is like fractured, and you have not, in the same way that we saw volleyball, you have not worked through your trauma. It is still there. And I get now why they address volleyball, because it's very similar to Steven and how he is happening. And just his body like recovers, but it doesn't recover. Because he's not working through the mental side. So my face is kind of starting to burn. Too much crying. So honestly, I like this episode a lot. Like a lot. Episode 14, Growing Pains. It felt so good to finally have Steven kind of have an idea of why this is happening. Yes, he's still a gem. Things are weird. And I think the worst is still to come. You know? But to have Connie's mom be like, you have trauma. This is trauma. You have mental trauma. You have stuff going on. Along with that, do I think Connie should have told her mom that Steven proposed to her? No, I don't. I don't think that would be a good idea at all. I think Connie's mom would have lost it. I get that some of y'all may be like super close to your moms and parents and like tell them everything. So good on you if you do that. Awesome for you. I don't think that's something you should tell your mom when you're 16 years old. Like, hey, my boyfriend of 16 years old proposed to me. That's not okay. That's not good. I get you guys are friends and like awesome, but like, I don't think any mom who is setting their kid up for like, sucks to say, but a successful future would be okay with you getting proposed. Yeah, I don't think that's okay. So it's a lot. And like, it was so sweet of Connie to call Steven's dad. I was kind of wondering who she was calling. I figured it's either Steven's dad or like all the gems and stuff. But it makes sense it was Steven's dad. And like, bless Greg for coming back and being such a good dad and talking this through with Steven and helping him. Hopefully Greg will be more present in these next couple ones before the end. Help his baby boy out more. Because this is not the end of Steven's problems. He still has not talked over the whole engagement thing with Connie. That's still there. Still trauma. He still hasn't talked to them. He has little anxiety now towards Connie. He feels scared and uncomfortable around her because he doesn't want to talk about it. And so that's not good. He's got like this terrible anxiety. And it's just crazy. And like I said, these are real ways that people feel. Like, yes, it is not the true, like, end of world situation that Steven has been in multiple times. But when you get that anxiety and trauma, these terrible things that have happened to you, the small things feel like the end of the world. Small things feel like life or death decisions. That is actually how people feel. That's how people feel with anxiety or with depression. These small mundane things like even getting out of bed feels like hell. It feels terrible. It feels impossible to move yourself. And, it's just, they're doing such a good job. They're doing such a good job addressing this stuff. And, you know, you do need to open up to people and talk to people, because the thing is, people care about you. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Yes, I get it. Some people don't want to put stress on them, and I feel like Steven's kind of in that boat where he doesn't really want to put his full stress on anybody. But dear God, those people would rather have an ounce of your stress than lose you. I guarantee you. And if that's not the case, then that person is not your friend. That's all there is to it. A friend will listen to you and hear you out and do something to help you. No one went on to lose their friend. Oh, these episodes are killing me. I feel like I'm just turning into a therapy session where I'm just going through as your major in psychology here. Let me go through all the things the show's doing well. Oh, gosh, guys. I feel like I'm just doing a lecture at this point. Welcome to your online class. Now that none of y'all are in school, right? Schools are all closed. I'm your teacher now. Teacher Zamber. Let's learn about psychology, courtesy of Steven Universe Future. Jesus, guys. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to make it through the next, 2 weeks? We have 2 more weeks? I think 2 weeks? I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it, guys. Oh, gosh. No, but overall, super great, super awesome. I'm so scared for the next episodes. Oh, I'm so scared, but I'm loving it. I'm loving these episodes. They're so good. Like I said, honestly, if you're not liking these episodes, I understand if you prefer the regular Steven Universe. But honestly, if you're just like, I don't relate, I don't understand, it's probably because you've never been through trauma or had trauma in your life or had a bad thing honestly really happen to you, or you're just an unempathetic person. Probably unempathetic, honestly. You do not have empathy, nor do you understand your own feelings, baby. Not pointing fingers, but these are really good episodes. They hit hard. They hit real hard. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed these episodes just as much as me. I enjoy them, but I'm also in fear of them. Both. Woo! But thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz. Make sure to comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And I will see you all later.